page that I created to go live. And guess what? It didn't go live. So I don't know. So now I'm over here because I don't know what is going on this morning. I have no clue. I was g- trying to go live and now it's saying no. So I don't know. I'm not real versed in technology. I'm learning. So if anybody has anything that they can tell me or let me know, then let me know because I'm not, I don't know. This morning is I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's what morning this is. I don't know. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, good morning. So I am going live now, right now, from my Carol Smiles All the Time page because my coffee in conversation page won't let me go live, but I am streaming live on YouTube. The link is in my bio. Follow me, subscribe, like, share, follow me, follow me, follow me. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, Nisi Pooh. Good morning to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday morning, Tuesday, and we got some hiccups this morning. I went to go live and it just didn't do it. I don't know, people. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? The show must go on. Ain't that what they say? The show must go on. Is that just in uh in that other time? It say the show must go on. So it must go on, and that's what Carol is going to be doing. Okay. So today is Tuesday. It's Thoughtful Tuesday. So we got Thoughtful Tuesday going on today. And on today, I want to talk about, yesterday we went over a few things. We asked, do you think there's any truth to your zodiac sign? We asked, I had a guest on. My sister was my guest. It was her birthday yesterday and she was on. So we asked, is there any truth to your zodiac sign? As far as what they be saying, you know how they'll say, like, I'm a Libra. So they'll say I'm a procrastinator. They say I'm an emotional gangster. I cry once a month. And they say, I be off balance sometimes. But I don't, like I said yesterday, I don't know if I have any truth. Um, I don't know if I'm have any truth to any of it. I doubt it if I have any truth to it, really. Maybe the procrastination part, because I do procrastinate here and there. But other than that, no, I don't have any type of truth to any of that. So not me per se. I don't have any. Um but we talked about that. And then we talked about, do you think a person is ever truly satisfied? And then we talked about what's something that people do that really like confuses you. What really confuses you? Like, is there something that somebody does that really, really confuses you? And you just be like, what is going on? So we kind of went over that. It was kind of a fun Monday to get it started, a mindset Monday and everything like that. And then I came with my affirmations that I always do. And I said, I give myself permission to be myself. And it's okay to be yourself, right? It's okay to be who you are. It's okay for you to just be you. Sometimes people want to change who you are and they, learn who you are. Be comfortable with who you are, live in who you are. And so um that is that. So it's telling me on this other page that I need 100 followers. So I need y'all to go follow me on Coffee and Convo with Carol, apparently, because it's telling me I need 100 followers. So I need you to go and follow me on Coffee with Carol, because it's telling me I need 100 followers before it will let me go live back on my Facebook platform. I just don't get it. So I'm going live from Carol Smiles All the Time because it's not allowing me to go live on the actual Coffee and Convo page. So if you all can, I want everybody to go follow me on Coffee and Convo with Carol. Follow me on Facebook, Coffee and Convo with Carol, so that I can go live. It won't let me go live unless I have 100 followers. And I know I got 100 followers because I follow over 100 people. So I know it's 100 folks I can get to go follow me on Coffee and Convo with Carol. Also in my bio, my link for my YouTube is on there. Subscribe, like, share for that for my YouTube. All right. So today is Thoughtful Tuesdays. Thoughtful Tuesdays. Thoughtful Tuesdays. All right. So here's something I thought about. I've been watching the Bridgerton. I don't know if anybody else is into the Bridgerton, but I've watched that whole series. Like I sat and binge watched it. I couldn't get into it at first. So I sat and I was at work one night and I work night shift sometimes. And I do work, y'all, but when it's slow and folks is sleeping and really not asking for PRNs, you can get a little something in. And I didn't watch the whole series, but I was started watching it, put it that way. So if there was, or if you could live in a past era, which one would you live in? If you could live in a past era, like if you could really go and say, "Hey, I want to live over here or live over there." Which one would it really be? Like, if you could really live in a past era, what era would it be? Like, what era would you choose to live in? And I was looking at the Bridgerton, and that's set back in 1803, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. It was a lot of do it not, say I will. It was almost like uh Shakespeare type talking, and some of those outfits that they had to wear. And did you see how they be pulling those corsets on those women? Them corsets be pulled so tight. Like, I'm like, I don't know. So, like, if you could live in a past era, which one, which one would you choose? Like, if you could live in a past era, which one would you choose to live in? Like, which one would it be for you to be like, yes, snatched is right. Like, because some of those outfits, I was just like, "Oh my god, I don't know if I could do that era in the Bridgerton." So they were set back like in the 1800s. And then they had to wear those big old dresses, and then though you talk about wigs, baby, and people wearing wigs now. Did you see them wigs back then? I don't know. And the queen wigs, if you ain't seen the Bridgerton, just go look at the Queen Charlotte wig. The wigs are huge. I don't know how she's holding her head up. She's doing a beautiful job, because I would have been like, cut, my neck hurt. Good, my neck hurt. So if you could live, if you could live in a past era, which one would you choose? If you could live in a past era, that's what we're talking about. If you could live in a past era, which one would you choose to live in? Like, really, which one would be the one that you'll say, "Hey, put me in that era." I said to myself, I don't know if I could have did the 1800s, especially the way they were, them baby, they were saying pull it in, and do all this, and you had to do all that to put them things on. I said, I don't know. With everything going on in the world today, would you want to go back? Would you want to go back to those eras or those times? The talking about where we are today, would you want to go back um to those times? Even if you wanted to, would you choose to go back? Or would you just say, no, I just stay where I'm at? We have advances and things are way different than what they were back then, but would you want to go back? I don't know. I really don't. At church Sunday, they were talking about, back when they were sharecroppers. I was like, yeah. Some of the work back then, I don't know. We have a different mindset, us new folks that was born, in the 70s and the 80s, 90s, even the 2000s, right? We have a different mindset. So I don't know. Okay, good morning, friend. My past era would be the 70s. It was something about the way they dressed in red lipstick. Okay, she said hers would be the 70s. My Chica said hers would be the 70s. It was something about the way they dressed in red lipstick. Yeah. I actually had an aunt who told me a story about red lipstick and gave it to me. Gave me a thing of red lipstick. I'm not kidding. My aunt, matter of fact, my aunt Mildred. Okay, I'm gonna call her name out. My aunt Mildred, all right, who I love dearly. She did. She gave me a story, y'all. I'm gonna just tell you like that. I had to set the story up for you to be a little bit more PG, but she set the story up for me and told me the story and told me about red lipstick, and then bought me a tube of red lipstick. She sure did, and that's where I started wearing red lipstick, my Aunt Mildred. So I wonder if you and her get together, Chica, she probably could tell you some stories about the 70s because she sure gave me some red lipstick and told me to put it on. So the 70s would be a good era. I mean, I was born in the 70s, but it was at the end. So, I'm a 70s baby, but I kind of when you think about their clothes, mm, I don't their clothes might be pretty decent. Was that the bell bottoms and stuff like that? We're kind of back in the 70 era, aren't we? What are our clothes right now? What are our clothes? I think our clothes are the 70s right now, right? Or the 80s. Because they say it repeats. It says time repeats itself. And they bring it back, but they bring it back with a little bit more shebang. So if you could live a past era, which era would it be? I got somebody saying 70s. I think I would go with probably the disco era. Is that the 70s, 80s? I would go, where they were, you know, disco balls and the lights and the shimmery clothes and the shiny glittery stuff. I think I probably would want to be there. Or I would kind of want to experience maybe the 60s and the 50s too, where they had all the marching going on and all the that kind of stuff. I would really love to be like right in the thick of it, experiencing that. I would really want to be in the thick of it, experiencing that. For everyone that is joining me, I have a platform page. I just want to put this out here called Coffee and Convo with Carol, but it would not let me go live this morning. It's telling me I have to have 100 followers. So I want everyone that follows me on Carol Smiles All the Time to go follow me on Coffee and Combo with Carol. And so you can join me in the morning because that's where I want to come to you live from. The 70s was more sexy without revealing all the goodies. I would agree. And yesterday we did talk about goodies. And we talked about revealing too, because there was a video that was sent, and this in our sister chat, and the girl, okay, all right, the girl on that video actually was exposing herself, and she was walking through a mall. I mean, and her wax job was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, her wax job was beautiful. So in our sister chat, one of the things we were saying was, do you think she was suffering from, hey sister, she was saying, do you think she's suffering from self-esteem and this and that? So yesterday we talked about what is your self-worth, because in this video it looked like the girl had some self, I mean, because I wouldn't have I couldn't see myself doing it. I could not see myself doing it. We not we not gonna go back in time. We have made so much progress as people. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we have. So, trying to go back, but I think it's more like, would you go back for the style? Would you go back for the politics? Would you go back for the food? Would you go want to go back in time for the work? Would you want to go back for the pricing? I think, if you could live in a past era, which one would you choose? And I think that each person would have to say, I would choose definitely because of this. So like someone just said, definitely the style. I think it's like, would you choose to go back in that era for a certain thing, not necessarily where we've come, because we have come far, but more for a certain point to experience that from that era or that point of view. So I definitely agree with all of that. Um Today is Thoughtful Tuesday. So I want to, with Thoughtful Tuesdays, I want to put thoughts out there. Not only do I want to put thoughts out there, I want to drop a few thoughtful reminders, and I want to drop a few networking, if you want to call, and it ain't even really networking. So as far as that young lady, she definitely have lack of self-respect and dignity and low self-esteem. Yeah, she did. So I don't know if she thought about her self-worth, or if she thought, maybe it's a price for it. what you selling? Because I might buy it. I don't know. But to be out there like that could have been definitely, I don't want that era, because this era now is kind of like a free fall. Everybody's doing everything. And I don't know. I guess the question would be, what are your morals and values? Or do people have morals and values anymore? Is there things that people say, this is where I'm at, and I won't I won't go against it for anything. Does people have moral values? At this stage of the game, do people have morals and values? 30s, 60, 70 for style. Yeah, the style. That's what I said, back for the style. And then speaking of the self-worth that we talked about yesterday and bringing it up today, um that would be a question for me. Yep, do people have morals? Do you have any? You know, that's the question, does people have any morals? Cuz some people out here doing anything and everything. So, that is a question that is remains, cuz some people might not have any. They might not have any morals at all. None. Not that all people that show their body have low self-esteem or mental issues, but when you are in a public setting where you are forcing someone to look at you, something is wrong with you. Yeah, because I don't want to be forced to look at certain things. Or I don't want to expose other people to look at it, right? Like, it's just certain things that you're supposed to. How they used to say it back in the day, sis. You certain things are for the bedroom, and you shouldn't be out in public doing it. I guess so. But she was definitely exposing a lot on that video. Definitely exposing a lot on that video. So I would agree there. I would definitely agree there. Um, Not necessarily. Yeah. No, they don't necessarily have it, but some people want to do it. So I think that sometimes some people they enjoy showing off the skins, if you want to put it that way. They enjoy showing it and having people look at it. That's pretty much what they like to do. So if you could live in a past era, which one would you choose? Somebody said somewhere where you could put on some clothes. They sure wore a lot back then. Well, we have been socialized to rules and regulations. Yeah, we have. But I mean, don't you think we need them though? Isn't rules and regulations something to keep things kind of in place and have some type of control? If she was a porn star, I don't believe all of them have a low self-esteem, but you are in a mall where kids, older people, etc., you have problem mentally somewhere. Yeah, we do. And two, okay, so sis said if she was a porn star, I don't believe all of them have a low self-esteem. But when you are in a mall where kids, older people, etc., you have problems mentally somewhere. And you do. You do, to expose yourself the way she did in it. And I mean exposed it, baby. When I say nice wax job, I saw it all. Nice wax job. Um, and then somebody said we have been socialized to rules and regulations, and we have. But like I just said too, I think to a certain extent, don't you think we should have some type of rules and regulations in place? Otherwise, it's just a free fall for everybody, everybody doing everything, and then there's no accountability. There's no accountability or responsibility, and or lack of respect if we don't have rules and regulations in place. I think rules and regulations are meant for a reason. So, um, they are meant for a reason. Hello, hello. Yes, my person who helps me with my all this media stuff. They wouldn't let me on my page today. Yeah, we do need rules and regulations. So we're talking about today, for the person that just joined, if you could go back in any era, which one would it be? And we're still talking about yesterday, talking about self-worth. Is it, do you have a price on it? What is self-worth worth? Is it worth anything? Is it priceless? We went back to that from yesterday because I thought that was a good question. And so we were talking about that. Also, I want to mention to everybody, and it's just a reminder because I'm looking at the time and I don't want to hold anybody more than 30 minutes, and we're having a great discussion, that let's remember June. June is Men's Health Month. You could put mental health there, you could put overall body there, and it is Men's Health Month. And we have to redo need rules and regulations. I'm not saying, hold on, somebody's saying something. So I was trying to read. I'm not saying it's okay to go through the mall naked. Yeah, we agree. We agree on Novice that it's not okay to go through the mall naked. Um, yeah, we agree with that. We weren't saying that. We was just saying she probably had a price on hers. That's what we were saying. Yeah, so yeah, you want to bring attention too. But you do when you put on your outfits and dress nice, you do. I think what we were saying was she didn't have to bring attention by exposing herself that way. And then so it says 70s and 80s. Everybody wants to go back to the 70s and 80s. She said social norms. Yeah, the social norms, which are true. I get it. For me, definitely privacy. When you start putting a value, that means you can be bought. That's right. So Chica said, hey, definitely priceless. Because when you start putting a value, then you can be bought for anything. So those were some of the responses from what we were talking about on today. But it is June. June is mental health month. It is men's health month. Not mental health month, but it's men's health month for men. And it's health month. We are just accepting our individually and authentic self. Yeah, that's true too. And so for this month, I want to really put out there for men that there are resources out here for you. There are people out here to help. I want to showcase that there are still good men out here. And not one bad apple spoils the bunch. I know that in the light of a lot of things that has been in the media about P. Diddy and Cassie and all this other kind of stuff, that sometimes the good men are overshadowed. You people just think all men are the same, and there's a stereotype out there for a collective few, but all men are not the same, and that men need love too. They need to be loved on. They need to be, appreciated. They need to be honored as well. And so in for this month, because Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I want people to really, think about their dads and honor their dads, or your husbands, your if you're a significant other. I want people to understand that there are good men out here. There are good men out here to be celebrated. And so in June, this is June, it's men's health month. So a part of that health is mental, physical, the whole emotional, spiritual. You got to cover all those bases, right? So that's what we want to showcase at the end today while we're talking. And so I have some nieces, and they out here doing their thing, okay? We have family out here doing their thing. We have friends out here doing their thing. We have a lot of stuff that is available to the men here in the city of Milwaukee, okay? We have a lot of things. And not only in the city of Milwaukee, everywhere. Because, now you can just get on Zoom. If you need a therapist, you could just get on Zoom and look up you a therapist and have your sessions and everything, so there's all kinds of different things you can do. If you're looking for an exercise coach, you got that out here. If you want to lose some weight, men want to lose weight too. They want to look good. They don't want to just be out here like what they say, a dad bod with a little pop belly and stuff. So they want to lose weight and want to know what can they do to, eat healthy and be trimmed and slimmed. They're not the only ones out here looking to, women ain't the only ones out here looking to have a better bod. Okay. So one of my nieces, her name is Tiara. All right. She has her little business. It's called Right Fit LLC. You can look her up on Facebook. It's Tierra Wright, and it's Right Fit. Okay, look her up, Tierra Wright. Let me tell you something. She'll get you together. She will get you together. And it doesn't matter whether you a man or a woman. I am asking the men to, get in gear and get yourself healthy. But I just want to say it's overall for everybody. All right. So Right Fit will get you together. And let me tell you, she do not play. She gets up early, baby, early in the morning, early in the morning. And she is going. Do you understand? Going. And it's all natural. It's all natural. Okay. Ain't no surgeons over there. It's all natural. And now if you want to go surgery, I ain't knocking you. I'm just saying, if you want to get healthy, you want somebody that'll get up in the early morning, somebody that'll push you, somebody that's going to talk to you. Tierra Wright is where you need to go. Okay. For Right Fit. All right. You want to get right? Right Fit is where you go. All right. She's on Facebook, Tierra Wright. All right. And when you look her up, just clink, you want to add as a friend or follow, she gonna get back to you if you're looking to get your exercise together. Okay, if you're looking to get that physical part together, you need somebody that's gonna push you. All right. Then I have another niece. by the name of Satara. She is a therapist, okay? She's a therapist. You need a couch to lay on. You need a chair to sit on and Zoom and talk while you sip on your tea, cry, whatever it is you need to do. Tara is the one to go to, okay? You can go to her at Satara Marie Counseling at gmail.com, okay? Satara Marie Counseling at gmail.com, okay? Her telephone number, if you want to send her a text and say, hey, I need somebody to talk to, all right? Her telephone number, 737 302 1393. Okay, I'm going to say that again. 737 302 1393. All right. And that's at Satara Marie Counseling at gmail.com. Send her an email. She's a therapist, okay? Licensed therapist, graduate. I believe her master's, if not her bachelor, but she's up there, honey, okay? So those are two of my nieces that are doing things for health and wellness, all right? Health and wellness, because men need it too. And if you need to send it out there. If you need, nobody got to know. Ain't nobody got to know. They very discreet. Ain't nobody got to know. But if you want to get yourself together physically, if you want to get yourself together mentally, I want you to go ahead and reach out to those two, because it is Men's Health Month and we need to love on our men, love on our men, even our young men. Even our young men. Sometimes they playing too many video games and might be the weight might be creeping up. Okay. So, let's reach out and help one another. And that's what this is all about: encouraging, inspiring. That's why I want you. My link is in my bio, my YouTube link. I am live streaming on YouTube as we speak. So I want you to subscribe, like, share. And I also want you all to go follow Coffee and Convo with Carol on Facebook, because I need 100 followers apparently to go live there. You know what? The devil try anything, but it's okay. All right. So that's what I want you guys to do for me on today. And yesterday I had two affirmations, right? I had two affirmations yesterday. And my affirmations yesterday were I give myself permission to be myself. And it also says my past will not dictate my future, and neither will you. And I want to stay with those two for today. Okay. I want to repeat those today. I give myself permission to be myself, and my past will not dictate my future, and neither will you. And I want you to put yourself into those pronouns, okay? Your past will not dictate your future, and neither will nobody else, because we are the masters of our own story, okay? And guess what? You have the power to change your story. You have the power to change it. So if you want to change it, you know what I'm saying? Change it. Look back on here for that information for Tierra Wright with Right Fit, and also for Satara Counseling at gmail.com for any counseling sessions that you might need. She is licensed therapist. I know people look for that. Also, I wanted to mention this. There is a new organization, and I'm actually a part of it, and it is called We the Nurses. Okay. It is a new organization. And it is called We the Nurses. And the organization is bringing community and nursing together. You're going to see them out and about. Actually, on Juneteenth, we're going to be down for a hydration and information station down at Juneteenth. We are doing that. And it is called We the Nurses. Okay. It is bringing community and care together, because sometimes people just ain't gonna go to the doctor. Sometimes people just don't know. And so I think that it is a beautiful thing that is being developed. It is a beautiful thing on the upcoming. But again, we're going to be at Juneteenth. We're going to be at Juneteenth, and it's going to be we're going to be at Juneteenth. I believe it's called a hydration and information station. So look for us. We the Nurses. Yes, you'll see me out there, and just look for more to come from that. But again, community and nursing coming to you, right to your front door almost, right? And on Sundays right now, they are feeding the homeless. Last week, I know they were down on 10th and Wells. I don't know what the other location was, but just know that there are people out here that loves you. Okay, and there are people out here that's loving on our people. We need each other, and love is what it's about. And we need to help the community because some people need help, you know. And like I said, not all one bad apple boils spoils the whole bunch. You know, we all need some help somewhere. We've always some has been on our down on our luck and things of that nature. So I just want to put those things out there. I want to thank you all for joining me. Please, please, please go follow Coffee and Carol. Please follow me so I can go back live on that page. I don't know what's going on. But my link is in my bio. My link is in my bio, and our director just put it up there. Come meet with the nurse hydration and information station at Juneteenth. See you guys there. Hope to see you there. And I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Follow my link live on YouTube. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. I just don't know what page. We're gonna figure this thing out. Okay. Remember, you have the power to change your story. Give yourself permission to be yourself. It's okay. I love all of y'all. Every last one of you. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.